In my humble opinion, that blade is unbeatable. Oh, unbeatable, boys. Let's go.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, today we're just going to go back to what I know best. We're going to go out to this one flat and just go after snook, reds, trout. I'm gonna try to also catch some bait today because I do want to do a shark fishing. I think I'm gonna go shark fishing next weekend, so I need a bunch of bait for that. So hopefully we can get on some ladyfish and some jacks possibly to I kind of want to fill the cooler because I want to get a good chum slick going when I'm shark fishing. So hopefully we'll come across a fair amount of ladyfish out there or jacks. And other than that, we're just going after snook, reds, and trout. And hopefully there's some tarpon out here rolling today. There's a bunch of them in the pass right now, so they are coming in, and most of the time they'll come back in this area that we're going today and just kind of hang out in the flats back there. So hopefully they're back there. If they are, we'll chase them around for a bit so we can get them to chew. So we got about another 5 minutes before we get to the launch. We're getting here a little bit late, but that's no biggie. We don't have far to go once we get in the water. So hang out, get the boat in the water, and get to fishing. So we'll get back to you once we're out in the water. All right, guys, we are doing the thing. There's some birds not way over there, maybe a couple 100 yards, but they are just dive bombing like crazy. So we are going to put some pep in our step and get over there. There should be some trout, especially ladyfish under him. So ooh, come on, eat, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, he's still there. He's there. Like a small trout. Yeah, I realized I was over a hole right out there, so That doesn't hurt though, because I wanted to catch bait today. So he is perfecto for bait. That boy almost got me. That's a really nice ladyfish. Those make great shark bait. They make great cobia bait. They make great snook bait. Great redfish bait. Sick bucks. So, oh, come on, eat. That's a trout. And since with all of the closures with the fish, he is going to be dinner. Yeah, remembering where you've been goes an extremely long way, because like right at the end of that cast that I made just now, I realized that I was coming into a hole where it went from like 1.3 foot of water to almost 3.5 feet. And that's pretty much so all it takes. I mean, these fish just need a little bit more water. You just have to remember, because you know, I went over 3 feet of water. I basically went right over this hole, and I did get blown up on once while I was over it. But these fish like to sit on these edges where the water goes from shallow to deep, because these bait fish getting chased around by these birds will, oh come on, baby. Come on, that's ladyfish. Get him excited. Jeez. Crazy eats out here this morning. But these fish they'll sit just on the edge where it gets deep, or deeper, and wait for these schools of, oh, he just got hit the second he hit the water. And they'll wait for these bait fish to dive in the hole when these birds are chasing them around, and they just wreak havoc on them from below. Man, bunch of ladyfish in here. I think I'm gonna have to throw the gold spoon. While the topwater action is fun, there's nothing in this world that'll get ladyfish to chew than a gold spoon. They just go absolutely insane over it. They go bonkers. And this is a great morning for topwater. Oh, come on, eat it. Great morning for topwater is what? There he is. He's oh, that's a better fish. That's a better fish. Maybe I foul hooked him? I think I foul hooked him. He's coming in weird. Maybe? Maybe not. Another good trout. Awesome. Healthy trout, baby. Yeah. It's really good to see these guys doing well. Tell you what. Ladyfish scent. The best scent that they have. Next to mullet. And maybe shrimp too. Shrimp's not that bad. Ladyfish on it. I think I'm gonna have to slow back down here. I'm getting excited and going a little too fast. I'm not working the bait right. Yeah, I can see those ladies down there dodging at it. Let's see if, I'm not gonna say let's see if, because they're gonna eat the spoon. I mean, the spoon is king. And don't be afraid to put the smellies on the spoon either, man. Procure ladyfish. I put that on everything. I always like to put it inside the spoon because I feel like it interferes with the shimmer on the domey side of the spoon. I don't know if there's there's anything to that, but it works. And that's just a little 1/8 ounce Johnson Sprite. In my humble opinion, that blade is unbeatable. Oh, unbeatable, boys. Unbeatable. I've had... Oh, he came off. That's okay. Small trout. But I've caught 35-inch snook, to dinky snook, to ladyfish, to pinfish, to pufferfish, to redfish, to... Ooh, this is a better fish. This is a better fish. This is a better fish. I don't think I've ever had a tarpon eat one. Definitely not a tarpon. But snook, reds, jacks, pufferfish, ladyfish. Man, what is this? That's a red. Maybe a red, boys. Oh, jack. It's not a bad jack either. We are gonna have some shark bait, boys. Perfect shark bait. Well, we're definitely getting our shark bait today, if nothing else. A little bit of food for the fam. We haven't had fish in a long time. With all those spells of red tide we had like 2 years back, pretty much shut everything down for, I guess it was 3 years back. Pretty much shut the entire fishery down for almost 3 years. They opened up trout again, which is kind of nice. While they're not my favorite fish to eat, it's gonna pass today. It's a softie, whatever that was. Something just kind of came up. Put lips on it. What we got here? Ladyfish. It feels ladyfishy. Is it ladyfish? Maybe trout? Trout. This little fella. Man, I cannot tell you, I can't say it enough. Especially if you're new to saltwater fishing, and or even if you're a vet, man, if you've been doing saltwater fishing your entire life, I'm sure you've already tried the gold spoon, but there's just something about, if you don't have one, get one, man. There's just something about that 1/8 ounce spoon. Like the 1/2 ounce one, it's not as productive. There's something about the size of this spoon that really just trips their trigger. They love it. I normally start my day out with it because it does give you a very good shot at getting some nice pinfish, especially when you're on a nice grassy flat. Big pinfish will eat it, and that sets you up for your plan B for the day if you're out if you're out planning on just artificial fishing all day. And you catch some of those pinfish right off the rip, you can always throw them in the cooler, throw them in a bait bucket, and then during the the slow times of the day when it gets hot and the tide's not really moving, you can just creep up to some trees, get in some shade, and cut those pinfish up and put them on a jig head and just let them soak until the current starts moving again. Eat your lunch, just let some cut bait soak. So they're a fantastic plan B. All right, I'm gonna move up on that shoreline over there. Oh. That's not a good spot for that. And I was kind of giving up hope there because the bite had slowed down quite a bit. But we are 2/3 of the way to a slam. This little man right here. I love these fish. Like that's the pinnacle right there. They're such a freaking sweet fish. Small, big, no matter what they are, they're freaking awesome. Only feet coming soon. This is what I like to do when the bite slows down. I mean, we're pretty much so dead slack right now. And I like to get the kayak moving at a pretty good clip and just stand here and watch, trying to see if the fish are even here and see what fish are moving. I mean, I haven't seen any redfish, which is unfortunate, but doesn't mean that they're not deeper. I mean, they could just be holed up in the grass. Plus, there could be none here, but I don't see as much of even a snook or schools of trout or anything darting around. It's like they all just disappeared. And oh well, we'll just keep throwing spook around, see if we can get something see if we can get something going here. If not, we're gonna head out that way. There's some deep holes out there, and there's always ladyfish and trout in those, so we shall see. All right, we are finally back on some fish here. Looks like a freaking cow ray just jumped out there. Where did this go? I was gonna say, what did this guy do? Just a little snapper. I mean, is there anything that this spoon won't catch? Boy, that's really in there. It's so funny. He just like went nose first into the grass and just kind of stuck himself there. That was funny. Kill. And another species for the list. Tiny little pinfish. Kind of foul hooked him right in the freaking eyelid. See, that's dynamite bait. And if I was going to go down to the bridge and soak bait, I would keep him and put him on as a live, but I don't plan on going down that far today, so he's gonna go back. See you, bud. That eagle ray just jumped again. They just belly flop. It's so funny. We're just working our way down this whole shoreline here. This shoreline typically holds some snook. There he goes again. Man, dude's crazy. This shoreline typically holds snook. Haven't caught one yet, a snapper and a pinfish, but at least stuff is starting to chew again. I think the tide's finally turned around. And man, there's just mangrove snapper all over this thing. Every time it comes back to the kayak, it's just a cloud of them. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but not sure how well it's coming out, but up here it's all what I call salt and pepper bottom. A bunch of sandy holes and grass, and we're just picking apart these sandy holes one by one and moving on. They always hold, ooh, there we go. They always hold fish, but it's just a matter of what the tide's is. You know, like, is the tide right? You know, all that fun jazz. It's another good snapper. Okay, 10, 11 inches, I would say. He's gonna go in the cooler. I don't normally keep snapper, but like I said, I don't know that one trout is gonna be enough. Had I known the trout bite was gonna die, I would have thrown him back, but now we're kind of pot committed at this point. I really don't like to freeze fish. I'm not a big fan of freezing fish. I'd rather have it fresh for dinner as soon as I get home. It's just never the same once it's frozen. That's a better fish there. It's a better fish. I think it's a little snook. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Give him a little bit. Oh, and there's another one with him. Oh no, that's a jack. That's a decent jack. Or is it a snook? I can't tell. Nice fish, whatever it is. Wow. It's bigger and silver. Can't make out what he is. Whew, this is bigger than I thought. He didn't hit it. Oh, it's a red. It's a red, baby. Yeah. Oh no, it's a giant trout. Holy shit. I have never had this much trouble trying to figure out what a fish was on the way up. Oh my gosh, this thing's a freaking gator, dude. Whoa. All right. Well, I don't know about gator, but he's still freaking big. Dude. That's going to make our... We don't have to keep any more after him. That's great. He's going to be our over 21 for sure. Dang, what a trout, bro. Whew. Wow, I'm gonna have to get a legit picture of him. That is a good trout, dude. Holy smokes. Probably 22, 23 maybe? That's big hoss. All right. I mean, and the streak continues. The gold spoon is just insane, boys. Jeez. Like, especially if you have somebody new. If you're taking somebody new, you know, whatever, you have friends visit you or whatever, and they've never been saltwater flats fishing. I mean, it is about as simple of a bait as you can get. I mean, because it's just casting and retrieving. I'm sure you could jig it and do all sorts of frilly stuff with it, but you can cast it a mile. I mean, even into the wind, it does great. The wind to your back, you can cast it a mile. And then you just reel at the appropriate speed to keep it up over the grass and let the fish do the rest. I mean, it's a insanely user-friendly artificial. I mean, and they I mean, outside of catching bigger fish on it when they really gulp it and fraying the leader up and stuff like that, I mean, that's just par for the course. But I mean, so user friendly to like new people. You can throw one of these puppies on for them and just let them have a ball. All right, we have a bit of a situation here. I got a little snook on. I have Mr. Porpoise behind me, and this guy just ran me into the mangroves like deep, and I had to haul him back out, so I'll be surprised if I get to land this guy. I literally have everything going against me right now, and that leader is chalked, bro. If he doesn't flip around, I might be able to get him. Oh, there, got him. Nice. Nice. He took me up in there deep, boy. That's a better fish. That's what we're looking for. So hopefully this, hurry up and get out of here before that porpoise comes over. Go, go, go. I think we got our slam. If we can just land him. Nice little red. Oh, and he's got a big trout on him too. Holy smokes. Oh, you gotta love a redfish, baby. I love a redfish. That is a nice trout on him too. Nice red. I mean, he's not a giant by any means, but he's not a rat, that's for sure. Oh, you have to love a red fight, I'm telling you. Oh, it is so good. So good. Looks like he's about 20 inches maybe. Come on, get out of there, boy. Come on. Right in the corner of his mouth, baby. Nice. Come here, friend. Sweet. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, baby. I think we slant. Oh no, we caught one trout on the. Look at that dog. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Awesome. Let's get him back so he can go make babies. Let's get a revive on him here. Goes. Awesome. Slamming, baby. We slamming, man. Sweet. maybe the bite's turning back on. Let's go. All right, guys. We have made it home. My camera died right after I caught that last red. So I just hung around, did a little bit more fishing, and then hit the bricks and got back to the truck. I mean, we stuck a fair amount of fish today. I mean, it's only 1:45. I'm already back home, so I've said it before in other videos. I'll just say it again in this one. At 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a custom rod giveaway. It's going to be your choice, or the winner's choice, whether it be one of these MHX Inshore blanks. Is really badass rod. That's what we were using with the gold spoon all day. Or those are medium action rods, or a choice of this CRB medium heavy stick. I mean, this thing's a meat stick. That's what I was using for top water all day, with the 4000 Shimano on it. But don't forget to subscribe if you want to be in the runnings for that, and whoever wins it, I'll be in touch and get all your colors and the reel seat and all that, and the guides and all that fun stuff that goes into making a custom fishing rod. So make sure you're subscribed for that. We got some bait for a shark video next week, so I'm going to see how big of a shark I can catch out of the kayak. I think my personal best out of a kayak so far is like, I think it was like 8 foot-ish, right around 8 foot lemon shark. So I want to see if I can best that. So weather permitting next week, if everything works out good, we're going shark fishing. So until next time, I might do a small tips and tricks video between now and then, but next week for sure. But until then, thanks for checking out the video, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you in the next one.